Let me tell you something most people don't realize. One income is not enough anymore in America. You can work 14 hours a week, do everything right, and still feel broke at the end of the month. So if you feel like your money disappears, the cost of living in the United States has been rising steadily. Rent, groceries, gas, healthcare, everything is getting more expensive. But income, it's not growing at the same pace for most people. That's where the problem starts. And here's the truth. No one tell you it's not about working harder anymore. You cannot solve a modern problem with an old strategy. Years ago, one job was enough. People could support families, buy homes, and live comfortably. Today, that same model doesn't work for most Americans. Relying on one income is like standing on one leg, unstable and risky. So, what's the solution? It's simple, but most people ignore it. You need multiple streams of income, not tomorrow, not someday. You need to start building them now. Let's break it down step by step so you actually understand it. There are three types of income you need to know. First is active income. This is your job. You trade your time for money. If you don't work, you don't get paid. And that's where most people stop. That's the mistake. Second is side income. This is extra money you make outside your main job. It could be freelancing, driving for apps, selling something online, or using a skill you already have. Even an extra few $100s a month can reduce financial stress. But the real power comes from the third type. Passive income. This is income that keeps coming in without you working every hour for it. You put in effort once and it pays you over time. Examples include investments, digital products, or content that generates revenue. And now, you don't need to be rich to start this. That's another math. You can start small, invest small amounts consistently, learn one skill at a time, build slowly. This is not about speed. This is about direction. Now, let me ask you something. What happens if you lose your job tomorrow? For most people, that means zero income. Bills don't stop. Expenses don't pause. Everything keeps going except your income. That's why one income is dangerous. It gives you a false sense of security. But when you have multiple streams, you are protected. If one income stops, others continue. That's financial stability. And this is actually what financial smart people do differently. They don't depend on one paycheck. They build systems that generate money from different sources. They think long term. Let's make this practical. Here's what you should actually do starting today. Step 1. Keep your main job. This is your foundation. Don't quit it. Step 2. Start a small side income. Pick something simple, something you can do with your current skills. Step Don't overthink it. Just start. Step 3. Build passive income slowly. Invest consistently. Create something once that can earn repeatedly. Over time, this grows. And here's the key, consistency beats everything. You don't need to make thousands overnight. Even small income streams grow with time. $100 becomes $300. $300 becomes $1,000. This is how momentum builds. Most people fail because they wait for the perfect moment. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. There is no perfect moment. If you could be relying on this income, you will always feel pressure. Because your survival depends on one source. That's not freedom. That's dependency. But when you build multiple incomes,
everything is changes.
You gain control, you reduce stress, you create opportunities, and most importantly, you build a future that doesn't rely on one paycheck.
So remember this, one income pay the bill.
But multiple incomes build wealth.
If you want to learn how to grow your money, subscribe to the channel Arsam Explains Money.